Okay, so the next question is about the human circulatory system. We know that the circulatory system brings a lot of materials around our body, and different parts of the circulatory system would take in different materials and to bring around the whole body. All right. So, for example, the lungs. What do the lungs do? The lungs takes in a lot of oxygen. So as the blood leaves the lungs, it will have lots and lots of oxygen. Am I right? Okay. And the heart will be using some of that oxygen. So as it leaves the heart in C, the oxygen will be reduced a little bit more compared to what it was in B. Alright. And then when it goes to the body will use a lot more oxygen. Alright. And as it leaves this part here and it goes to D, alright, the oxygen will be reduced a little bit more. Am I right? And then of course as it goes, the heart will use a little bit more, and then at A, right, the oxygen will be the least. Am I right? Why? Because this is where most of the oxygen that has been used in the body has been used already. Alright? So now as it goes to the lungs, it will be taking in a lot more oxygen. So you can see from here that from the options, we have the most oxygen at B, alright, and the least oxygen at A. So we have B and then C reduce a little bit, and then D will be reduced a little bit, and then at A it will be the least. So just from there we know that the answer would probably be number 1. But let's look at what happens to the carbon dioxide. Now we know that the lungs will remove most of the carbon dioxide. So at B, the carbon dioxide will be the least, right? The carbon dioxide will be the least. Now I need to warn you again, I'm using short form here so that it makes it faster for me to teach. But you guys can't use short form. During the PSLE, you must write carbon dioxide in the correct way. Now, so if CO2 is the least, but the heart will give out some CO2. So in C, CO2, alright, the carbon dioxide will be a little bit more, right? A little bit more compared to the blood in B. Alright, and of course in D, when it leaves, as it goes to the body, all the cells in the body will also be releasing a lot of carbon dioxide. So in D, you will have even more, right? Even more carbon dioxide in D, because the cells in the body will be releasing it. And then eventually in A, alright, this is where the CO2 will be the most, right? Why? Because at the maximum, right, the highest level, highest amount, because this is where it's going to the lungs, and this is where it wants to remove all the CO2. Now when it goes to the lungs, all the CO2 will be removed from the body. So as the circulatory system brings the blood through B again, CO2 will be the least. So let's check. Okay, CO2 is the least in B, followed by C, and then D, and then finally A. So the answer is obviously number 1. You can just ignore option 2, 3, and 4 because they are just wrong. Okay, so this is very easy. Now tell me if you have gotten this right or wrong. Just go to the tinyurl.com and type ask Mr. Zaki, and just tell me what your answer for question 5 is. I'll be more than happy to help you if you have any question regarding this particular question. Okay, thank you.